Alrighty. We've already done Ghost in the Shell. I don't think you saw that one, did you, Kaiju?
Right. I never got around to seeing that film.
Yeah,
Good.
we've already covered we've already covered it.
More like slandered it.
Next up, Fast 8.
Oh, here we go.
The first entry in the Fast and Furious franchise since the sad passing of Paul Walker, and you can tell that his absence is heavily felt, as this movie, while entertaining, doesn't carry the same weight that the previous movies held. And you can tell they're running low on ideas and also jumping the wrecks when the cars are now traveling through ice fields in order to outrun a submarine. And apparently they want the next movie with them in outer space. I'm okay, but that's a stretch for me. The acting is fine. I really couldn't find anyone turning in a poor performance. Charlize Theron really sells it as this stone-cold hacker that has no scruples in justifying the end to her means as a hacker and a thief. Finn does his best to try and shoulder the load of the movie in the absence of Paul. But even then, even he can only do so much, as Paul was his go-to to feed a report off of. There are good exchanges with him and The Rock, but even they can only use that so often. CG was a little too fake in some of the New York scenes. When you've been watching movies for as long as I have, you learn to have trained eyes when you're able to spot these nuances where you can tell the visual effects haven't been polished enough. It saddens me that visual effects from the original Jurassic Park movie look more photorealistic 24 years ago, and when visual effects has said quarter of a century to sharpen their techniques, and it looks cheap. I appreciate times have been tough, but you only get what you pay for. Furthermore, when Weta Workshop and Milk VFX are able to produce more convincing CGI for a weekly TV series in Thunderbirds or Go, as opposed to a major Hollywood motion picture with a $250 million budget, that says a lot. Plus, Universal have confirmed that there are 2 more sequels confirmed, with Fast and Furious 9 scheduled for April 10, 2020. By that point, it will have been 19 years since the first movie had been released. We've said this before, the 2015 end-of-year panel. Fast 7 should have been it, with the sad passing of Paul Walker. But Universal seem intent on milking this franchise for all it's worth.
Money. Got a dollar. I got a dollar.
Ching, ching, bling, bling, dollar, dollar.
Who else saw Fast 8?
Me.
A little bit.
Lydia?
Well, here's another franchise that went on for a film too many. The action sequences were backcrap crazy, but they were fairly decent, especially that scene with the zombie cars in New York. Yeah, and everyone did a decent job. There were a bit of weird character motivation, especially The Rock's character and Jason Statham's character. It's like, why are we trusting this guy who tried to kill us?
Exactly.
And killed Han.
Yeah, Charlie. That makes no sense. But Charlize Theron was a decent villain. I did kind of enjoy her performance. She's just playing again another stone cold bitch, but she does it so well. I'm just like, all in all, I'm just waiting for them to go to space or travel through time.
Oh no!
And that's my 2 cents on that.
Fast out of time. Raiden, I know you have something to say. Go nuts.
I don't know, man. It's like, I like the movie for what it was, but it's like, I definitely agree with you, man. It's like, they should have stopped the Furious 7 in honor of Paul Walker.
Yeah.
It's just like, I feel like they were just doing too much. It's like, for a franchise started with like, oh, fast cars, undercover cops and all that, it just turned into like a giant adventure movie. It's like, when will it stop? Well, I mean, we all know when will it stop, but Universal won't let it. But that's like half of every movie franchise that that we like that we don't recognize anymore. But
Yeah.
I did like the performance of the characters itself, and I'm just gonna say this right now. Half of 2017, it was movie-wise, it was the movie of heel turns, and I'm using heel turns as a air quotes here. So, I mean, we all know that characters that we like don't go full blown evil. I mean, that's what the movie trailers lead you to believe. But I don't know. Action-wise, it was okay, but it's like, for me, it was just too much.
There has been talk about possibly bringing Paul Walker's character back, but have someone else play him. It's just like, no, leave him alone.
Don't go the straight to DVD movie route. No.
I mean, it's like we've pretty much, as I've pretty much said, 7 should have been it. Because the way that, even with the way they had to work around the problems of him sadly not being there anymore, they were able to still have him be in the movie. All right, his role was reduced somewhat, having him in the shadows or having his face CG'd onto his brother's face, but you know, the fact they were able to finish it, I thought, okay, kudos to you. You were able to get that done. It's something he probably would have wanted to have seen finished, but in all honesty, this movie didn't need to exist. Although, I did feel like it was a touching, classy gesture where Dominic Toretto's son is named Brian, which I thought, okay, I like that. It's a nice, classy gesture, but I don't know. It's getting to that point now where it's going like Nightmare on Elm Street, because that went for a little while longer than it should have done. And also, Vin Diesel's not getting any younger. I mean,
That's true.
I mean, will it be a situation where he calls it quits at Fast 10, and we get one of his kids come in, and then it goes on to Fast 11? At that point, I'd be like, no, that's it, I'm out, done. You said 10, you guaranteed me 10. No, I'm out.
I think that would be the point where they develop the time machine.
Oh, sweet Lord.
Brian has gone back in time.
Oh no. Fast 12. Fast to the past.
Don't give them ideas.
God, what are we doing?
I don't need time.
I ain't got ideas. I got money.
I don't have time travel. I got family.
I ain't got common sense. I got family.
Oh dear.
At this point, with the Fast and Furious films attempting to top itself with its action sequences, at which point, when are they going to end up just crossing over with the Transformers series?
Oh, I mean, God, no.
I don't think they're that far gone yet.
Oh no! Really? Does it seem that does it seem just a little bit off, just to have the robots at this point the cars at this point end up turning into robots, jumping out of planes and shit?
I wouldn't put it past them.
They have mechs now. They drive mechs instead.
Victor Cross has just sent in the comments section, Fast 9, the fastest and the furiouser. Or, God willing, the last of the furious. Fast 9, the family is furious. Fast 10 will be a new trilogy with the kids.
What do you go? Fast and Furious, the next generation.
Make it so.
Da,
be
da, da,
called
da,
Teen-
da, da, da.
It would be called Teens of the Furious.
Oh.
No, God, no.
All right.